It's mid-November here in Mexico Beach, Florida. We got a nice calm day, so Steve and I are going to be taking the bay boat offshore again. No real plans, just going to get out there and see what we can pull up. I'm David, he's Steven, and this is Forgotten Coast Fishing. We're sitting at about 85 feet of water, and I got us positioned over a couple different structures over here. So what I'm gonna do first, I'm gonna go ahead and get some chum going with these fish that we caught the other day, these tomtates. I'm just gonna cut these up into smaller pieces, start chunking that out. Hopefully that'll pull up some mangroves or almacos or something like that. Once that gets going, I'm gonna go ahead and put a small piece on this 2/0 circle hook with a 20-pound fluorocarbon leader. And then over here on my Penn Slammer 7500, I've got a 7/0 circle hook underneath a piece of 60-pound fluorocarbon, both by Bluewing, just in case something bigger swims by. All right, so I just took my sword bait knife and cut up one fish already. And I'm just throwing out 5 or 6 pieces at a time. Look, we've already got some red snapper right there. Look, it's a red snapper. You see them? It's a red snapper right there, several of them. Let's see if they'll get it. Man, that didn't take long at all. Here he comes, here he comes, here he comes. Oh, he got it, he got it. Oh man, he broke. Jeez. That was on that little bitty rig there, and he broke my hook right off the bat. Well, I didn't even have time to get my big one out. Well, unfortunately, it's during the week, and we can't keep red snapper if we get any. But like I said, hopefully some mangrove will be mixed in here and we can get them. I may have had that drag too tight. I haven't even tested it yet, and that may be why that red snapper kind of got off so quickly. Is he on it already? Yeah, he's on it. He's on this one. Got him. Got him, got him, got him. I got a hook in my mouth. All right, let's get him up. All right, Steven, right off the bat. So this is on that bigger one. Oh, here he comes. Man, it's gonna be a nice red snapper, Steven, and we can't keep him. What a bummer. We wish we could come during the weekend. We were out of town last weekend and we couldn't, but we were able to share some of our fish with some of our friends, so that was kind of nice. But we're back at home and we're fishing during the week here, but this is a nice red snapper. I don't think we need to vent him because he was caught here right at the surface. There he goes. All right. I think we got something on our big free line again. Yep, we got him, we got him, we got him, we got him. All right, second drop on this thing. Second fish. And you see I just threw some chum out over there. They hadn't started to come up. All right, so come on now, we want a nice mangrove. What is this? That's another red snapper. Man, not the biggest ones out here, but a lot of fun to catch. Look, look, there they are. There's the other ones. Look at all these fish. I see something more brown right there. That may be an Almaco. That would be something we could put in the box. Another nice red snapper here. He's probably 18, 19 inches. There you go. Well, I'm gonna leave this big free line out of the water for a second. And let's see if we can grab one of those Almacos that we think we just saw. And usually I put some, here he comes, that's Almaco, that's Almaco. He's got it, he's got it, he's got it. Oh man, he got it. Yep, he's got it now. That's the Almaco we wanted, Steven. That's the Almaco. We got him. A lot of times these guys are more skittish than the mangroves, but this guy hit it twice. All right, here's our Almaco. Come on, buddy, let's get you in. These guys are like triggerfish. They can put that flat body against the water there, make it really difficult to get in. Look at this guy. Not the biggest ones out there, but these are some nice eating fish. Some of my favorite ones to get out here, especially when you can't keep red snapper. What do you think, Steven? You know we love Almacos, don't we? Yes, we do. Let's get this guy in the box. I'm gonna have to move you over a little bit. All right. Oh, let's not hook Steven's hair. All right, let's get a quick measurement on this guy. He is about 15.5, so he's a decent sized one. All right, well, here's what I like to do when I do this kind of light tackle chum freelining. Go ahead and get my bait set on my hook there. And I'm just gonna go ahead and throw some similar sized pieces and just kind of toss that out there and let it sink with the rest. And try your best not to let that bait move at all. So what I do is kind of pull the line out from the tip of the rod here, and it seems to kind of keep that accidental, you know, kind of pulling on it. So there's our fish right there, and somebody's got it. And watch that line shoot off. You'll know he's got it when that line shoots off. There he goes. All right, what have we got? Is this another Almaco or red snapper? I can't tell. I think it's a red snapper. Red snapper, red snapper. All right. How fun is this? This is some of my favorite fishing. And I've been doing this a lot recently, and it's just a lot of fun for me. All right, red snapper, I'm gonna get you off. Another 18, 19 incher, something like that. The last time we got that Almaco, really when I didn't have any other chum out. So I'm gonna kind of try that again out. There comes the red snapper after it. There's the Almaco. Oh, he went away from it, and then the snapper got it. Then he let go. Come on, Almaco, you're right there. Get it, get it, get it, get it, get it. He's right there. That's him, that brown one. Now he just went past it. There goes the red snapper. Yep. Nope. Yep, red snapper. Oh, good, he got off. This is crazy. So much fun to do. Look at them all. Oh, I think somebody's got it. Yep. Yep, somebody's got it. All right, let's see what it is, Steven. Oh man, this is a good one. This is the best one we've gotten all day. Definitely. What is it gonna be? Just a nicer red snapper, I think. Yep, there he comes. This would be a nice one for the box. I don't know that he's really any bigger than the ones we caught. Yeah, I think maybe he's would be a solid 20 maybe. Yeah, definitely a solid 20. Oh man, we got one on our big free line here. I was just coming to check it. Yeah, we definitely got something. This is on a piece of head of that tomtate, and I had no indication that it was here. I was just kind of coming to check it since nothing had happened in a while. Let's see what we've got. Definitely on the bigger side. And this is my Penn Slammer IV 7500. What is this? Oh, it is a red snapper. Man, I thought it was a red grouper at first. That's something we could definitely put in the box. Well, yeah, he's our best snapper so far here. 21 inches, maybe 22, something like that. But nice guy. Just a shame we can't get him in the box. Get him on the dinner table. All right, I think we're gonna go ahead and move reefs. It looks like really all we have on this reef is red snapper. Since they're out of season, we don't need to keep pulling them up. But maybe we'll have some Almacos or mangroves at our next reef. All right, so we're at our new reef. And I just tossed out the first little batch of chum. There comes some red snapper already. see who winds up getting it. Oh man, some bright red snapper. Look at him. Oh, did he get it? Yep, that's what got it. Red snapper. Look how bright. No, this is a vermilion. No, vermilion. That's why he looks so bright, Stephen. All right. Oh, good. And they got off. All right. We managed to keep him in the boat. That's why he looks so red, Stephen. Look at this vermilion. What is this also called? Vermilion is also called what? A beeliner. That's right. And this guy is, he's 13, 12 and a half or so. Got him. Got him. That might have been a red snapper this time. Let's see. No, a good beeliner. Wow, Stephen. This is nice. Another nice beeliner. Definitely. All right. We're going to have to get you a different spot besides on the ice chest, because we're going to start pulling these guys in, hopefully. Of course, that could jinx us. Oh, here we go, Stephen. All right, here you go. He's all yours. There we go. Let's see if he's still on. Is he still on? Yes. All right. We still got him. Man, this is a good one. You think it's another beeliner? Let's see. Here he comes. Here he comes. Here he comes. Let me get over here and get him. Let's see. Yes, I think it is a beeliner, Stephen. Let's see if we can get him up. Here he comes. Here he comes. Oh, yes, you got a nice little beeliner. Check him out. Now, this guy was kind of deep. All right, check him out, Stephen. A beeliner. Well, let me measure him up here. He may be a little on the small side. Yeah, he's just 10 and a half maybe. Let's go ahead and get this one back. Is that okay, Stephen? So we can maybe catch a bigger one? Yeah. Okay. There you go, beeliner. Oh, I think somebody's got it. Yep, somebody's got him. All right, here you go, Stephen. Here you go. All right, get it under your arm. There you go. Perfect. Okay, here we go. Let's see what we've got. Oh, he's going to be going around this side of the engine. All right, keep reeling, keep reeling, keep reeling. Beeliner or snapper, I can't tell. He's kind of a nice one, I think. What is it? What is it? Is it, I think it's a red snapper. Yes, it is a red snapper. Check him out, Stephen. You got a nice little red, watch out, Harry. You got a nice little red snapper. He had a good pull to him, didn't he? Yeah. All right, well, let's get him back. There you go. A good thing about catching these guys on the surface, you don't have to vent them because they're already kind of up at the surface, as opposed to catching them on the bottom. And we're probably deep enough where we would have to vent them if we were getting on the bottom. All right, Harry, you're gonna get in the way. Why don't you move? There you go. All right, here they are again. That's a beeliner right there. Several of them. I got a piece of squid on this time. All right, we got him this time. You gonna get him again, Stephen? Oh man, there was something else after it. Oh, just a whole bunch of beeliners. Yeah, let's go ahead and get this one. We're not gonna keep this one. He's kind of small, but it was kind of like catching my. I bet if we kept this one in the water, those 4 or 5 that came up with it might kind of stick around. Here we go. All right, Stephen. Oh man, this may be our keeper. This may be our keeper, vermilion. Get him. It's up under your arm like that. There you go. All right. Come on here. Let me get on this side. Here he comes. Oh, don't get in the engine. Oh, we got to go this way. Oh, which way are we going? All right. Here he comes. Here. All right. You got it? All right. You hang on tight because I'm going to come over here and get him the rest of the way in. Yes, this is another. All right. Reel just a little bit. I think this is another nice beeliner. Okay, that's good. Yes, look at this guy, Stephen. Man, you are the beeliner king. Check him out. Look at that guy. So he's definitely over our self-imposed 12-inch minimum. Let's get a quick measurement on him before we get him in the box. So he's about 13 and a half or so, 13 and a quarter, something like that. All right, Stephen, let's shift you up. Get this nice guy in there. Yeah, he's the biggest one of the day so far, Stephen. Definitely. There's the shark. Look at him. Yep, and he's got those remoras on him. And those remoras just popped off and went ahead and got our bait. And they're coming back over here to the shark. Yep, see, there's the shark, and they're going back over to the shark to hook back onto him. There's two sharks. Well, it's time for lunch anyway. What do you say we have lunch, Stephen? Yeah. Give things some time to kind of die down, and maybe these sharks will split, and we'll give it a try after lunch. Something got it. Something got it. Yep, there he is. There he is. I kind of saw him, and he didn't quite have as much red as the others, but he was kind of deep, so it's really kind of hard to tell. But yeah, I think it is a red snapper. Yep, another red snapper. Well, this is our third spot. We went ahead and moved after lunch, just trying to search for those mangrove. So we're back to catching red snapper like we did the first reef, but we'll try this a little bit longer, hoping these mangroves will eventually kind of come up if there's any down here. Well, one of the coolest things that I've ever seen out here just happened, and I didn't have my camera on. I had a red snapper or beeliner or something, and I was pulling them up, and about a 4-foot Goliath grouper came up and just snatched them and headed back down. I kind of slowly tightened my drag a little bit, knowing there was no way we were going to get him on this 20-pound fluoro, but he eventually obviously broke it. But that's a bummer I didn't have my camera on. He's on. He's on. Look at that line going across. There he goes. Yep. We got him. We got him. All right, maybe we'll get another shot of the Goliath grouper, as long as it's not a mangrove here. Oh, he's going over here now. Yeah, red snapper. There he is, red snapper. Another 18-inch or something like that. Like I said earlier, we would have gotten our limit 3 or 4 times over if we were able to keep these things. Got him. All right, so we moved reefs again just because we were getting nothing but red snappers on that other reef, and with that Goliath and possibly shark or whatever, probably a good idea to move. But we go ahead and get another red snapper at our new reef. This is, I think, number 4 for us, and every one of them has been productive and looks really good on the machine. These are a series of new reefs I've never been before. I've been to this area, but I'm just trying some new reefs, trying to see if we can find these mangroves. Look at them. No, that's just a big red snapper. That is a huge red snapper. Look at him. That's just all that is just big red snapper. Here he comes after it. Look how big that dude is. He's coming after mine. He's got it. He's got it. We got the big one. Oh, man. That was no surprise right there. That's what that was. Just big red snapper. I'm afraid to go with something bigger, because we really don't want to catch those big snappers. We really want to try to entice a mangrove, and if we put some kind of big heavy hook and big leader on, it's probably going to scare the mangrove. So we'll put a small hook on one more time, and maybe we won't get the big snapper again. All right, we got him now. Got him now. Another. Oh no, Almaco, Stephen. We got us another Almaco. We got us another Almaco. All right. All right. See if we can get him over here. All right, got us another Almaco. All right, Stephen, look at that. Another Almaco. I don't mean to kind of throw it in your face. Don't have the most amount of room back here. All right. Well, that makes hanging out this reef a little longer worthwhile. If we can get another one of these guys. Now, these aren't the biggest ones we've caught out here, but these guys have a good amount of meat on them, even for this size. So I think I did the right thing by keeping that smaller fluorocarbon on and that smaller hook, because I don't think an Almaco probably would have not have kind of grabbed that if I'd have put a 4/0 circle hook and a 60-pound or 40-pound fluorocarbon leader. Stephen, I don't think Mommy's going to approve of our condition when we get home. I think you got some scales in your head. Yeah, let's get that out. Oh, here he is, here he is, here he is. He's got it. Come on, come on. Something other than a red snapper. Something other than a red snapper. That's a red snapper. Be interesting to see when I edit this video, see how many of these guys I caught today. And it's just been so simple, and it's just been so steady too. Even at 4 or 5 different reefs, however many we've gone to, it's kind of the same thing. Each reef has had a little bit different types of fish on it. First one had a little more Almacos. Second one was nothing but red snapper. Third one was a lot of beeliners. And then 4 and 5 have been pretty much red snappers. Did get that one Almaco a few minutes ago. And see, now I'm just down to using squid. I had those tomtates at first, and then we kind of ran out of those, and I was using cigar minnows. I'm just kind of cleaning out my little bait bucket here. Anything's working. It really doesn't matter. Yep, here he is. We got him. We got him. Oh, 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 oh. It's a trigger fish, I think, not a snapper. Yep, trigger. Too small, though. We asked for something other than red snapper, and we got it. Just a little too little to get in the box. Man, look at that. Snapping at my pliers there. There you go, trigger. All right, one more drop, Stephen. And we'll see if this is our elusive mangrove we didn't get all day. But I know if there were mangroves down there, they would have most certainly kind of come up. We've just had so much activity today. Okay, got him. What is our last fish of the day going to be, Stephen? Red snapper, you think? Almaco. Finally get our last mangrove. It's going to be a red snapper. Oh, yeah, you're right. Who would believe we would complain about red snapper and about the 30 we caught today? Who would believe that? Well, it's the sign of the times. You can only keep these guys on the weekends, and it's Wednesday. All right, I think that's gonna do it for us today. What do you say, Stephen? You ready to go on back? Yeah. All right, well, we're gonna go ahead and call it a day. That was a ton of red snapper to catch today. And we got a couple Almacos and a couple beeliners in the box. But if you enjoyed this video, give me a what, Stephen? A thumbs up, and hit that subscribe button so you won't miss my future videos. So until next time, hope to see you on another episode of Forgotten Coast Fishing.